G'day, my name is Derek Lee Goodread. I'm here to talk to you guys about songwriting and how that's helped me through my challenges with PTSD, social anxiety and depression. So the first tip, tricks and advice that I want to share with you is keeping a journal. I think most songwriters will agree that keeping a journal is essential. If you want to be writing songs and having that, but I also would encourage, like, if you write something on guitar, to record it, like, before you put your guitar down and be like, oh, that was a great song, and you've got the lyrics. Record it so you can hear the melodies and stuff that you come up with on the day. Even if it's not great, it's just good to record what you've got so that you can build off it, right? So you're constantly chipping away at it and improving on it. With lyrics, especially, like, I've written lyrics without, like 2 o'clock in the morning, inspiration strikes, and I'm like, I gotta write all this down. And then when I go to play it or put it to music, it doesn't fit quite right with meter and rhyme and things like that, and you have to chop words off and all that kind of stuff, which I'll talk about in another video. But what I want to say with that is that nothing's set in stone. So once you do get it to music, just record it, right? Because then you're going to be improving on it later. With lyrics, I find inspiration from all sorts of things, books. I'm reading the Brandon Sanderson Stormlight Archive. Like, not that gets into my lyrics, but I find reading books at a good standard of English and things like that really help in writing and articulating what ideas and thoughts. So definitely do a lot of reading. I get quotes from movies as well, and what else? Poetry, comic books. There's even conversations. Like, I hear something or I have a conversation with someone and I'm like, oh man, that thought or idea that's coming through, I need to sit down with that. And so if you find something like a quote or something that kind of sticks in your brain and you're like, I really want to write a song about this, I encourage you to sit down and expand on it and find out what it means to you. So maybe taking something as sort of like such a big theme, like, say, protesting, the environment, climate change and all that sort of stuff. That's quite a huge sort of topic to do. So maybe taking something broad and making it personal, if that makes sense. Like something, either writing a story in first person or third person about a thing. First person, it's more like about you as a singer and how it's affecting you. Third person, you're writing about someone else and how it's affecting them. And explore those kind of different ways in songwriting, because it's kind of cool to just to experiment at this point in time. Like, nothing's wrong. So that's the beauty of journaling everything that you are putting into this. Nothing is wrong, until you start refining it, the songwriting process. But at this stage, just write whatever comes into your head, and if you do put it to music, record that as well, so that you have a bit of an idea of where you're going to go next. But yeah, go out there, find inspiration from things. Be careful not to plagiarize. If you're going to quote other things, just quote like a sentence. Don't do like a whole paragraph or passage, because that's that's not what this is about. It's about your own songwriting. So find something that speaks to your soul and get into it. And I'll see you in the next video.